Hey there, it's Sunday, March 22nd, day 10 of the lockdown. I'll tell you one thing, when this is over, hairdressers and barbers, they're gonna make a killing. Anyway, as of yesterday evening, the number of new infections here in Ireland has been decreasing for the second day in a row. However, 2 data points are not enough for a solid trend. This thing could still go either way, and I personally expect this whole thing to turn sour from next week onward. From what I'm seeing on social media, there are still alarming numbers of idiots out and about either drinking or otherwise congregating in large groups. Seriously, what about stay the fuck home is so hard to understand? If this keeps up, a full lockdown will have to be imposed, and one that is hopefully connected with some rather draconian penalties. Anyway, before I talk myself into a rant again, let's get on to today's topic. I talked a bit about stuff to do when you're stuck at home in yesterday's video, which you should find linked somewhere up above right about now. All those tips are perfectly valid, but chances are when you're seeing this, you're likely on a YouTube binge. So I thought I'd share a few of the channels that I've subscribed to. Drakhinifel. Naval history is not everyone's cup of tea, I get that. But not only does Drakhinifel manage to make even the development of naval boilers of all things entertaining and engaging, he does so with a brand of dry humor and sarcasm that only the British can manage to pull off. For beginners, I recommend checking out his video on Operation Cerberus. I have linked it above. Spacedock. From early 20th century dreadnought battleships to spaceships. This channel specializes on breakdowns of all types of vehicles from science fiction, with a heavy focus on spaceships, as the name would suggest. The production value is top-notch, and while the channel lacks the dry humor of Drakhinifel, making me really wish for a collaboration between the two, its intelligence briefing style and presentation is very engaging. The guys behind Spacedock are also in the process of producing an audio drama called The Sojourn, and both the pilot episode and the additional world-building content on the channel are an absolute must-watch in my opinion. You can't really say Spacedock without mentioning the Templin Institute. While they have fallen silent in recent weeks, their channel hosts an impressive amount of videos, providing a dizzying array of briefings into all kinds of fictional organizations, factions, and locations, as well as their own impressive series Stellaris Invicta, based on the game Stellaris. The latter is also my recommendation on that particular channel, as the world building behind it is simply stellar, no pun intended. Joe Scott, snap back to reality. Joe Scott runs a general science and knowledge channel. There's no one theme that he specializes on. He just runs some insightful and highly entertaining commentary on science-related topics of the day. He's also got some pretty good comedic timing, so there'll be more than a few chuckles and outright belly laughs when you check out his channel, as well as chances of getting your mind blown every now and then. Beat the Rush. And now for something completely different. This fresh new channel is trying to compete in a very crowded field of vegetarian food and travel channels. I've taken a liking to it simply because quite a few of the recipes on there not only look tasty, but also pretty easy to make and attractive, even for a dyed-in-the-wool carnivore like me. It's also still a very small channel, and we need to support those as well, especially in these trying times. PBS Space Time. From melting cheese to absolute head melters. PBS Space Time is hosted by Matt O'Dowd, Associate Professor in the Physics and Astronomy Department at Lehman College at the City University of New York. He specializes in the study of quasars and black holes. With such a pedigree, it comes as no surprise that this channel doesn't just dip its toes in complex scientific topics, it dives right into the deep end head first. Be prepared to have your mind scrambled in the best possible ways. This is naturally only a small selection of the 100 plus channels that I'm subscribed to, and I naturally only manage the English language channels. And yes, there's a certain theme running through these channels, I can see it myself. What kinds of channels are you subscribed to? Let me know in the comments below, and please leave a quick description as well, not just the link. Anyway, that's all from me for today. Thank you very much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to like and subscribe, and feel free to share as well. I'll be back tomorrow with another episode. Until then, stay safe, stay healthy, and look out for each other. And of course, stay the fuck home.